The other day, I was on my way to the gallery and I saw some action in the distance by the stadium, so I absolutely had to check it out. And I witnessed this, which was, I thought, very interesting in some way that probably only I would have thought at the time. And it's kind of reminded me of the raising of an obelisk. And they are building a new entranceway here. It's supposed to be like massive. This is going to be like the world's biggest screen and like all this craziness. This is going to be, I think right here we're witnessing the construction of the framework of a tower that's going to go up, where people are going to be able to climb up it, like kind of a like a lighthouse-esque thing that they'll probably sell tickets for. It'll be some kind of charade, kind of interesting thing. I also had a guy tell me about some kind of air skydiving simulator that's going around this area. So either way, that's kind of crazy. But the main subliminal kind of reason why I'm posting this is because it was kind of the feeling of, on a way less grand scale, but of seeing an obelisk be erected. And in this modern time, it's done by these machines who are using fossil fuels and energies to have a man hit a couple buttons after a man has also probably latched all the connections, and then man just kind of pulls the lever and it goes up. And it was very anticlimactic kind of for everyone around. You know, it was kind of interesting. People were looking, but few kind of customers and whatnot were taking a look. But overall, you know, it was very uneventful. So I was picturing myself and imagining what it would be like to have people and be in a scenario where the whole town, the whole city was gathered to see people pulling up an obelisk the way they did in some of those old pictures when you'd see an obelisk getting carried from like Egypt or somewhere else all across the sea, and then you'd see drawings, always drawings, of people kind of attaching ropes to it and pulley systems and different kinds of natural leverages in order to raise it. And then it's a huge celebration once they get the obelisk into place, and maybe the free energy would kick in. Maybe they'd conjure up a storm and then ether would just start glistening everywhere, or who knows. But it just kind of reminded me of that and how interesting it would have been to be at one of those raising of the obelisk moments when everybody in town, everybody in the city is just like, wow. And then not to mention the connection here, like this is going to go up and it's a framework and more will get built around it. There's no kind of powerful connection. There's no symbolic nature. It's just the start. But I still got a pretty interesting feeling, almost like it awakened something ancient, like I don't know, maybe a distant part of me was around to see the raising of a obelisk at one point, but who knows? It just was very interesting. I had to show you. So here's where the funny anomaly lies with the narrative that we are the best, we are the smartest, we are just top notch in this modern present time. And it's the difference between this, you know, they can raise up something like this, which is very light in comparison to an obelisk, incredibly light in comparison to an obelisk. And they'll build a tower around it, they'll make it, but this is the pattern and process that they used to use, building these giant scaffoldings, carrying it on wooden kind of things like this. This is supposedly, I don't know, this is from an old book that I gathered a long time ago. I also did an obelisk video a while ago as well. You should definitely check out with more information on this stuff. But I just had to show the comparison between modern and ancient techniques. And also, again, you know, these ones that we're raising now, they've got no power, they've got no kind of value, intrinsic value. This one that I saw today, it's minor again, obviously, but it's going to be covered in cement and all different kinds of things, whereas these were sacred objects. They were ceremonious things. They were probably just relics of the top. Maybe they were just even ancient buildings, pinnacles of ancient buildings from an ancient civilization, and then cutting them was like cutting the horn of a rhino or something, and as far as or a tusk, and back to these ancient peoples. And then we get these drawings of how they assembled it like this. Meanwhile, in a way ancienter time, they built them in totally different ways that we can't even fathom. Who knows? But just wanted to share all of this because it brought me back to an interesting time, and I thought you guys might find it interesting as well, just because we are inextricably linked with our ancient past, no matter what. And whenever we get vibes, we have to go with them, and we have to acknowledge them, and we have to kind of dig deeper into ourselves to find out, you know, what are these things? What is the innate imagination that we can discover, use our imagination to discover about our past, because it is somewhere inside us. We just got to pull it out, and we will find the truth soon enough. Bless you all.